it's time to get out of the comfort zone because these people aren't playing games.
We're going to organize. Humanity's going to come together. We are swinging muskets here, toe-to-toe with the globalists. They're bloodied. We're bloodied. It is absolute, total war.
Another interesting article that we covered earlier in the show, cyborgs are coming from Mail Online, living brains implanted with electronic chips to replace faulty parts. And we all know how that could happen, you know, faulty parts. And I love this quote here from Maddie Mintz. Imagine there's a small area in the brain that is malfunctioning. You know, maybe you're questioning the government too much. Or maybe you know...
The free will section.
Exactly, you know, maybe you ask too many questions. And imagine that we understand the architecture of this damaged area. So basically what they're doing is taking electronic chips and replacing different parts of the brain. They're doing this in mice. So what's your take on this?
Well, there's this arrogance in technical medicine where they think that they're going to heroically replace your God-given parts, your biological parts, with their brilliant mechanical parts. That never really work, by the way. The mechanical heart kills you, you know, and usually in a matter of days, if not hours. The new replacement brain parts that they're talking about, you know, those are not going to be as good as the actual neurons that you were born with and that you developed through nutrition and through living as a human being. So, but there's another concern in all this, Rob. Once they start implanting electronics into human bodies, what are they going to do? They're going to track them. They're going to track every emotion, every thought, your sleep patterns. They're going to put trackers that track your levels of alcohol. They know when you've been drinking too much, and they'll email you a fine and electronically take it out of your debit card in a cashless society. You know, they'll monitor your urine. They'll monitor your blood sugar levels, and then they'll put diabetes drugs into your food automatically. I mean, it's a nightmare of things that they could come up with once they start implanting electronics into you.
Right. So this doesn't sound like this article here, which on Mail Online they kind of sensationalize things, makes it seem, you know, like
the Terminator.
The Terminator is going to come and it's going to make you better, more superhuman. And you know, we've already seen people. They're going to the eye implants where they can get emails inside their irises, and you know, they're start off with the glasses, and now it's moving into the eye.
Right.
So I mean, where's it going to stop? And
well, that's the thing. They say it makes you a superhuman, but in reality, it makes you less human.
It definitely makes you less human.
I mean, the farther away you get from actual biology and the more into electronics and cyborg technology and implants, the less human you become. You become a machine. But that's what society wants, the global elite anyway. They want people to act like little robots. So why not just start putting robot parts into your head or into your heart or into your kidneys and turn you into an actual robot? I mean, that is coming. You think about war, they don't want feeling, thinking soldiers on the battlefield. They want robots that will do as they're told, that can see in the dark, and shoot civilians without having an ethical question raised.
Well, and that's why they're always shooting them up with drugs at the end, especially these antipsychotic drugs, because these guys can't take what they're doing. It's driving them nuts.
And a lot of those drugs cause, of course, memory lapse. So they don't even remember what happened, which is very convenient for the Pentagon, because then the soldiers can't go on the radio and speak about how they were put in a dangerous situation or abused, you know, chemically abused, for example. Whatever happened to them, they don't even remember it anymore because of the drugs.
Right. This reminds me not even of Terminator, but I think there was a Van Damme, Jean-Claude Van Damme movie called Super Soldier or something like that. And
yeah, that sounds right.
They were, you know, they had their implants put in, but they were better. But yeah, they had no feeling in what they were doing. They were all total mindless, mind-numb zombies, and that's what looks like the future coming, you know, from.
That's what they want to do.
Maddie Mintz.
I'm sure they want to clone soldiers. I'm sure they want cyborg soldiers. I'm sure they want to raise them in an environment like that movie, The Island.
Yeah.
Where they're all raised in this fictional environment and told lies about, you know, you can't go to the outside world because it's been destroyed by radiation and so on.
Right.
I'm sure they're working on these technologies because it is humanity that gives us the hope to stop violence.
Yeah.
It's people's conscience. It's people's hearts. It's the humanity in us that can actually bring us peace.
It's not going to be people playing Xbox, but actually flying drones into places. I mean, that totally removes you from the situation, and it doesn't provide any humanity or any stopgap action.
Exactly.
You're going in.